Hey, Paul, welcome to A Rocha.
Hello, thank you.
Hey, it's great to have you as our new conservation science director. You're now based out of Brooksdale and your family's living there now.
That's right. Yep,
Well, that's
it's
wonderful.
exciting to
Well,
be here.
excellent. Hey, this little video is just to introduce the A Rocha community across Canada to you and just give a flavor of who you are. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and we're looking forward to getting to know you more as time goes on, and you get to know A Rocha more as well.
Sounds
So
good.
tell us, what drew you to A Rocha, Paul?
Yeah, a couple different pieces. So I have been drawn to Russia because of the field station and place-based community science and conservation work, and the embodiment of caring for the natural world and creation that can be lived out and shared in a kind of field station, field study center type of community like A Russia.
Oh, fantastic. And anyone who uses the word field study center in a sentence must have a little science background. Um, Tell us about your science background.
Yeah, sure. So I'm a biologist, conservation biologist, that has focused on especially aquatic ecology and fisheries type work in a number of places around the world, and especially really studying some of the effects of environmental change. So kind of things like invasive species, climate changes, overuse of resources on especially aquatic systems and fish in particular, fisheries resources, but other types of parts of the natural world too.
Oh, fantastic. I was going to ask you for a fun fact about yourself, but because you mentioned
Mm.
aquatics and fish,
Aha.
can you pick a fish that you either like today or one of your favorites?
That's tricky. I might have to say that I come from, maybe we'll get to this, the northern part of New York State, a large area called the Adirondack region. And brook trout are a big important species in that area. So I often say brook trout as a favorite species. I know they're not as regional out here, obviously, but that's a fun one.
Oh, that's great. Hey, well, we're so looking forward to welcoming you into the A Rocha family. We're grateful you're with us. And is there anything that the community can be praying about for you as you start work both for A Rocha regionally, nationally, and internationally? You've got quite a
Hmm.
scope of that work with us. What could we be
Yeah,
praying for, though?
yeah, thanks. I guess especially I'm excited to be building on a lot of the relationships that have been established over time. I guess this is mostly a regional topic, but within this lower mainland area. And as I learn about this area, both as a biologist and also as someone living in the human community here, um, am interested in building on those well and connecting in with some of the issues and challenges and hopes of the community here. And I appreciate the very place-based framework that A Rocha works in. And so especially for those relationships, I think we appreciate it.
Absolutely. You mentioned building on those relationships, and it would be wrong of me to miss mentioning Christy Juto, who was fantastic conservation science director just before you, who helped to form and found and establish a lot of those great
Mhm.
relationships. So you're building on
Right.
some amazing work with this community, and we're grateful.
Mhm.
Thanks so much, Paul. Bless you as you start, and yeah, we'll look forward to hearing more from you in the coming months and year.
Thank you very much, and sounds good.